Western Mass News is your local sports authority. The coronavirus forced certain high school sports like wrestling to move to a different season to keep players and teams safe amid the pandemic.
With the traditionally winter sport now moved to spring, the number of wrestlers has dropped substantially. And Western Mass News reporter Kayla Burton joins us live in studio, getting answers on what the future of wrestling is looking like. Kayla.
Chris and Jordan, because wrestling has been moved to the spring, many athletes have decided to commit to other spring sports like baseball, lacrosse. But for those wrestlers still committed to taking the mat, the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association has come up with a plan for their upcoming tournament. Due to the lack of wrestling teams this year, with a big portion of wrestlers competing in other sports now, a little less than half of schools across the state confirmed that they would opt into the state tournament. Out of the 163 schools that were surveyed, 74 said they would take part. Meanwhile, 63 said nope, and 26 did not respond at all. But there are still some holes to fill due to the low number of wrestlers this year. Of the 74 teams opting in, 32 teams say they have 10 or less weight classes filled. 8 teams have less than 7 of their weight classes filled. Now, the MIAA discussing further options for the wrestling teams opting into tournament play. Though there will be no individual tournament this year, members of the committee have come up with a different solution.
We just kind of wanted to open it up to TMC, present some data, and see where they feel. Again, this is not an individual tournament. This would be a team dual meet tournament.
It will be a dual meet, and typically we only offer individual meets. So this is not the average tournament that we typically run. It'll just be a dual meet tournament design.
This motion for a state dual meet tournament was put to a vote. The tournament committee deciding unanimously 17-0 in favor of allowing it. Now, the format for this tournament must be approved by the full MIAA by June the 3rd. Coming up later on Western Mass News tonight, hear from local wrestlers who have opted in this season and how they're reacting to this new tournament setup. Live in studio, Kayla Burton, Western Mass News.